And so it begins. There's only one cause of Fury. It looks like Tyson Fury is about to erupt, not in a good way, and possibly downward spiral like he has in the past, based on recent interviews. And I want to talk about that in this here video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Make sure you guys, if you have a YouTube channel and you're serious about it, it takes money to make money, use my link to get TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is a browser extension that can help you level up your content ASAPoless. I use TUBEBUDDY on the daily when I'm uploading videos like this one, and you can too. Definitely dig in, and it does help to support the channel as well when you guys click on that. So let's talk about it. Tyson Fury, he seems to be like flying off the head, the edge, flying off the handles. A simple Google search of his name, you see the top stories. Boom. Tyson Fury halts training amid lack of clarity around Anthony Joshua fight. Looking bad for old media already. Fury Joshua, Tyson Fury says he is no longer training, taking time away from boxing. It is not looking good. And then Bob Arum, right? He posted or did an interview with Dan Rafael, which I made a video about. You guys need to hit the subscribe button if you are new for the latest and greatest. I command you, because I'm out here working. I made a video about this. Bob Arum to angry fans demanding Fury Joshua deal, and you know the announcement of that deal. Go uck yourself, go fruck yourself, find a life. This is what Bob Arum is telling fans. So not only is Tyson Fury getting restless and weary and impatient, so are the fans, so are old media. So out of 25 million search results, these are the top stories about Fury. Shall I continue? Tyson Fury confirms, I don't know what this is. He's about to wrestle. Blah, blah, blah. So you guys see it. Oh, but wait, there's more. Tyson Fury posted this. It says, Tyson Fury, verified page, Whisky on my mind, Sunday blues. So he down in a bottle of drink with some, what is that? Schmuckers? What is that? Ocean spray? I can't tell. What is that? What is that? I don't know. That's some UK stuff. Hold on. He got a water, doing a water bottle challenge, a phone face down, whoever this is, and a bottle of whiskey that's, you know, less than half. Like, nah, we'll say that's half. It might be the angle. Bro, a bottle of whiskey. That's how you feel, Emery? That's how you feel, Fury? Look, and he laughing like, bro, the man it looked like he losing it. He doing free promo ads for whiskey. He got to get some of that scotch, some of that malt liquor. Bro, he got bags under his eyes. I don't know, man. He says, whiskey on my mind, blah, blah, blah. So he don't, based on, I mean, one can infer with all this action going on, this doesn't look to be going well. You know, Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, basically Team Joshua. Shout out to Anthony Joshua. I give credit where credit's due. Joshua has kind of stayed out of it. Joshua hasn't really, if you notice, the most of the people talking aren't Joshua. Joshua hasn't really said too much about, he says, I'll be ready for Fury and I'll whoop him, you know, things like that. But he hasn't really, to credit to him, he hasn't really jumped in the mix and, you know, put these stamps on the fight that is being done. But I can't say the same for Eddie Hearn, you know, maybe Frank Warren, Tyson Fury, and Bob Arum. They have all pushed and said the fight is close and contracts being signed, yada, yada, yada. Now you're seeing Tyson Fury halts training amid lack of clarity around Joshua fight. Oh my gosh, I must be the greatest. I must be the greatest. Rumble, young man, rumble. I shook up the world. Listen, once again, Ego Stradamus strikes again. The things that I discuss prematurely before it's confirmed, I guess you could say, keep showing up in the world of boxing. So if you guys just pay me, that's all I want. That's all I want from now. I don't care if you give me credit, just pay me. $Boxingego, Cash App, let's go. Bro, I keep getting it right. Tyson Fury's heavyweight unification against Anthony Joshua is not a done deal. Like, what are we talking about, bro? It says his unification fight, and notice they didn't say undisputed. They were saying it was an undisputed fight. Now they're calling it a unification. It says it's not a done deal. Fury says, and I quote, "I'm not training anymore," Fury told whoever, he told UK people on a top-ranked broadcast on ESPN+. "I'm not training no more. I've never stopped training since December 2017. And even after those world title fights, I trained the next day. I would go running for 10 miles doing things. I'm in the gym sparring and messing around." Fury goes on to say, "I'm taking some time away from the game at the moment because, like I said, I've been ready to fight since I beat Deontay Wilder last year. I've had no success in getting another fight. At the moment, I'm just concentrating on getting me 10 pints of Stella." Now, I don't know about the Stella, but he certainly is on that whiskey. You know what I'm saying? So he went from beer to wanting some whiskey. And it looks like he's, very well down in that bottle. Now, I drink socially, but alcohol is a substance that people can abuse. And based on Fury's tattered past, I don't know if this is advisable. So you're on the verge of maybe fighting Wilder. Your team is saying you're going to fight against Joshua, whatever, right? So either way, those would both be big fights. And you're talking about Stella and whiskey, and you're drinking whiskey and stuff, and you're saying that you're not training. This is the deconstruction that I predicted. This is the Tyson Fury that we've always seen. And Tyson Fury, he said something like he drank a couple beers before the Wilder fight. He's been accused of cheating, and it looks like he's starting to mentally crumble. He doesn't seem like a stable person. He said, "Everybody in the building knows more about this fight than I do," talking about the Joshua fight. So he's saying he don't even know nothing about it when asked about reports of the fight. "I don't know, Jack. I don't know anything. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not even training anymore. I've stopped training. Trainer Sugar Hill," so the infamous Kronk Gym, "has gone home. He went home in November." So since Thanksgiving, remember Fury was like, he had the heavy bag and he was like punching it off the wall, and there was like a Wilder mural that he built, and he was showing Sugar Hill around the UK. And a mere few months later, now he's saying he sent Kronk Sugar Hill home. Andy Lee has gone home, and they said he's going to be working with Joseph Parker, and they said Andy Lee was in the UK. "I need a rest mentally and physically and emotionally." The man looks like he unraveling. I was wondering what would break first, your spirit or your body. "I've heard it straight from the horse's mouth, and I don't know anything about no fight," Fury said. "So there you are, straight from me. Like I said, I'm not training anymore." Great attitude. "Until I got a date and they say, right, you are going to be fighting on June 5th, Antarctica. Then I'll go back to training camp. I only need 6-7 weeks of training anyway for these bums." Despite the outward doubts, Fury said if the fight is announced soon, he'll get ready to fight. Yeah, he'll get ready, but he's drinking whiskey right now. So that sounds lovely. Sounds real lovely. "I could fight tonight. I'm ready. I'm in shape." Yeah, but you're going to squander it. You didn't look in shape at the beach, mind you. When he took his shirt off at the beach or whatever, he didn't look like he was in great shape. But beyond that, now you're drinking whiskey and stuff like that. So like I said, to each his own. If that's your routine or your regimen, then enjoy. He said, "I'm ready. I'm in shape, fit. I've trained all my life." Fury said, "I'll fight tonight, tomorrow, next week, blah, blah, blah. I've been calling for that fight for over a year." So clearly Fury sounds frustrated. Clearly Fury is sounds dejected. And one thing that nobody's mentioning, and maybe it's a gag order, I don't know, but maybe it's because of a gag order. But Bob Arum is saying F the fans if they're being impatient and stuff like that. He need to be worried about Fury because this is Fury's previously. he's done this, where he's had these spells. Like, this is right before the Klitschko fight. Look at how big he got. So I would be deeply concerned if I was Team Fury, because multiple occasions he let himself go when the stress got too much. So to do all the work and all this mental health awareness and stuff, and it sounds like he's getting back to that deep dark place, you know. And Fury looks like at a point where the uncertainty is killing him. And I told you, Fury to me seems like one of those people that just can't stay on the guided path. There's so many temptations, and somehow, some way, Tyson Fury keeps finding himself here. So being accused of cheating, letting your weight balloon up, you better hope it doesn't get like this again, because at his age, like, you know, early 30s and stuff, there's only so many times your body's gonna allow for you to do that and keep getting away with it. You know what I mean? That's why you see Floyd Mayweather disciplined for, you know, Floyd is the greatest. 22 years of discipline and never lost and never gotten like out of shape like this. You know, you got to really start giving props to the Bernard Hopkins, the Floyds, the guys like Manny Pacquiao. I stay in shape, play basketball, you know, things like that. Because Fury, he just keep letting himself go. And like I said, there's only so many times you can do that before it catches up with you, especially the older you get. You know, you're not 21 anymore. You're not no spring chicken where you can just abuse your body. Like me, I never did substance and all that other than drinking alcohol, right? But I remember me and my friends used to hit the club and go out, you know, macking, looking for chicks and you know what I'm saying, like trying to pop at chicks and whatnot. And I would get home at like 4 in the morning, have to be at work at 5:30 in the morning, 6 a.m. And then I work a full 8-hour shift. Like, I wouldn't want to do stuff like that now. You know, it's part of the evolution. So even if I tried, I'd probably be toast. You know what I mean? Trying to work a full 8-hour day or cover a fight week. And, you know, I got, you know, ripped and, you know, went out so late and didn't get no sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's just, the older you get, this is just common sense, people. The older you get, the more taxing and the more unforgiving your body will become. So great attitude by Tyson Fury. Thus has been predicted by the great Ego Stradamus. I told you, Fury, just listen to what he's saying. I'm not training anymore. They haven't announced it. So like, that's just, to me, that's not the championship mindset. I don't have my fight announced, so, you know, everything's downhill from now. Either way, use TUBEBUDDY. Let me know what you guys think. ESPN Plus, use that as well. These are great ways to help the channel. We working. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.